Hey everyone, I have a quick word to release today, and today's word is your gift is supposed to shake things up. Your gift is supposed to shake things up. And today's scripture reference, it's John 8:31 and 32, and it reads, Jesus said to the people who believed in him, "You are truly my disciples if you remain faithful to my teachings, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." So for many of you, you are the curse breakers in your families, and many of you are gifted in the prophetic. And please take this to the Lord for confirmation. This message is for a specific group of people, so test the spirit behind every prophetic voice you hear, including mine. But this message in particular, it's for those curse breakers in your family. Most of you have the gift of working in the prophetic. You've been obedient to the Lord. You've come back to him. Many of you are prodigals, and many of you have had a rough time of it in your past. And the Lord reveals his secrets to his children and to those who follow his teachings. And because you've been obedient, and because you've been allowing the Lord to increase your gifts, the Lord's revealing some fresh revelation to you about some things that may have happened to you in your childhood or in your past that you may have blocked out for whatever reason. And, part of the Lord revealing things to you is so that you can heal from them, and that also you can know the truth and unhook yourself from this. Because, we need to forgive, and forgiving doesn't mean that we condone what someone did to us. But if we don't forgive somebody, we allow the enemy to keep his hooks in us. And the Lord wants us to know the truth about what's happened so that we can forgive this person and unhook ourselves from the enemy. And a lot of this is directly connected to the curse breakers. So I'm not sure who this message is for. Again, please take it to the Lord. But the Lord chose you as the curse breaker, and his gifting that he's given you, the special talents that he's given you, you're supposed to shake things up. You're supposed to speak the truth and not allow people to sweep things under the rug. You're supposed to shake things up. The Lord anointed you to do that. And you are walking in holiness and righteousness. And there are people around you who are trying to dim your light. And you know them by their fruits. Some of these people claim to be Christians, but when you look at the fruit in their lives, there's not a lot of fruit there. And, we need to pray for these people. We need to pray for their own healing, really. But ultimately, many of you are receiving some fresh revelation recently. And the Lord wants you to lean into it, let him heal you. And he's going to give you divine instructions on how to move forward with this information that he's giving you. For many of you, this is confirming something you maybe felt in your spirit for many years, but you couldn't put your finger on it. And now it all makes sense. And the Lord's going to give you divine instruction on how to handle this situation. So I know this is very specific for somebody, but just know that, you're not alone. The Lord's with you. He's holding your hand through the whole process. And this is part of your gift to shake things up, to, you're shaking up the status quo, because the status quo wasn't cutting it, and you are the curse breaker in your family, and you're not going to allow, the Lord has chosen you to work through you, because he's not going to allow this to continue to afflict your family anymore. So I'm not sure who this message is for today. Please take it to the Lord for confirmation. This was just a quick message. But the truth will set you free. You know, sometimes the truth is hard to hear. It's hard to see. It's hard to accept, especially when we want to believe the best about people. You know, we want to put our qualities onto other people. But we can't live in delusion. We have to face the truth and heal to move forward and forgive. And if we're living in denial about certain things in our pasts, then we will never be able to heal from it. And there's been certain things in your life that have been afflicting you that you didn't understand why you felt a certain way in certain situations, or why certain people treated you a certain way, you know, when you were growing up. And a lot of it you didn't deserve. You know, a lot of it was the enemy, demonic systems in place to keep you down. But your gifting specifically is supposed to shake things up. So, you know, the Lord will be giving you divine instructions. You know his voice. Just follow his instructions, how to handle the situation. And, you know, the Lord's going to work it out to your favor. You know, I'm hearing the voice, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. So, you know, you're going to be fine. Just keep moving forward, doing what the Lord's leading you to do. And, you know, you're going to be just fine. And really anything that you need healing from, you're going to be able to help other people down the road heal from whatever, you know, past traumas they need healing from. So just know that I love you all so much with the love of Christ. I want to thank all of you who've partnered with this ministry. Check out the membership program. You can click the join button next to subscribe. And for a monthly seed, it just gives you access to loyalty badges that will be displayed next to your name when you're writing comments. It really allows me to see your comments because it pushes them to the top. I can filter through and read the channel members' comments. You get access to special emojis, which I had created just for the channel. And eventually I'm going to start doing live feeds when the Lord releases me to do those as well. So just know that I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, all my new subscribers. I want to thank you for joining the channel, joining the family. I pray for everyone who receives these videos on a daily basis, that the right people will receive these messages at the right time. And just know that I just pray the Lord continue to lead, guide you, and direct you into his perfect will for your life. And just know that I love you so much with the love of Christ, and stay blessed.